Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. Welcome back. Today I am sharing a really fun collab video with you guys, and I am collabing with two other channels. Miss Melissa M is the first, and then the second you guys already know. It's Penny from Pen's Miss Skincare. I feel like Pen needs no introduction at all. I have mentioned her multiple times on my channel. We are lucky enough to live in the same city, so Pen and I have actually become friends. She shares so many incredible just suggestions on skincare and devices and just all sorts of incredible advice on her channel. She is a master esthetician, so if you're not subscribed to Pen, obviously go do that now. And the second person that you need to subscribe to is Melissa from Melissa M. So Melissa is slightly newer to me, even though she's been following my channel for a while. I didn't realize that she had a channel herself, and as soon as I figured it out, I was like, oh my gosh. How did I not know this? But Melissa is fantastic, you guys. She is in her early 50s. And one of the things that I really appreciate about Melissa's channel is that she gives a lot of really fantastic, super helpful, super useful advice when it comes to applying makeup to your face as you age. You know, things certainly move around on our faces, and placement and what type of blending technique works best, or how to, you know, stop your concealer from creasing. Like, those are all questions that a lot of women have as they age in terms of, what do I do with my makeup now? So Melissa does a fantastic tutorials and just does such a good job of breaking everything down into very understandable, easy to follow steps. And I think you guys are gonna love her. So Melissa actually approached Pen and I about this particular collab, and essentially what we're doing is Melissa is sharing a very basic skincare routine with you on her channel. Now, her video will have already gone up, so I will link that down below. And then right after my video goes up in a little while here, Pen's video will go up, and Pen is sharing devices, so essentially extras that you can get to help both lift and tone your skin, things that can help with discoloration, just all sorts of devices that can really help an aging face. Now, my part of this collab is kind of in the middle, so I'm going to be recommending extras that you can include in your basic skincare routine, which was given to you by Melissa. So things that can help to further exfoliate your skin, things that can help with discoloration, breakouts, enlarged pores, all of those issues that we deal with as we age. So that's what I'm talking about here today. If you are new from Melissa or Pen's channel, I hope that you will take the time to stick around and subscribe. If not, I appreciate you watching this video, and let's get into it. For reference sake, I am 41, I'll be 42 in November. I have very oily skin. I deal with enlarged pores, but not really a lot of breakouts. And really my main thing is my annoying oily skin, which, by the way, my oil production has not slowed down with age at all. So it's fine. I do think oily skin has the benefit of not aging as quickly as a drier skin type. So I try to look at the positive side of things, but it's an annoying condition. So some of the products that I'm recommending here are kind of specifically for dealing with maybe some breakouts and some oiliness in the skin. In the description box down below, I will have at least 2 suggestions for each of the products that I'm recommending. So for an AHA treatment, for example, I will show you one here on camera. And in the description box, I will link the one that I show on camera. Also, an alternative product, maybe if you've already tried the one that I suggested and it wasn't ideal for you, I will suggest something else that I've tried that has worked for me as well, and maybe that product would work better for you. So open that description box. There will be a plethora of information. Also, there will be the links to everybody's videos down there as well. So I'm gonna get started. One of the extras that I'm going to recommend is that you also add a mask into your routine. When it comes to anti-aging and masking, I think one of the best types of masks is actually a hydrating mask. Masks are usually only kept on the skin for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes. So really they are more of just a nice kind of extra. And because of that, because the products don't stay on long enough to really necessarily always penetrate the best, like your leave-on products would do, it's kind of nice to pick really hydrating products because I find that my skin, even though it's very oily, it drinks up moisture and it just helps to plump things up, which can definitely help with your skin looking younger, more refreshed. One of the masks that I really like for hydration is the Pharmacy Honey Potion mask. I feel like a lot of people talk about this particular mask because it is so lovely. It's a very thick, creamy mask that is also a self-warming mask. So as you are massaging it into your face, it gets a slight warming action going, and it really moisturizes and hydrates my skin so beautifully. Whenever I wash this off, I am left with not only very hydrated skin, but also a beautiful glow. And I think it's because it helps to kind of stimulate your circulation as you're rubbing the mask into your skin, and as it's warming up, it's bringing blood to the surface. It's just kind of a fun little extra, not a necessity at all. But for me, masking is definitely a must. In fact, I have an entire Mask Monday series on my channel because I enjoy masking so very much. Next, you don't need an eye cream, and you know, you hear that a lot of places. A lot of the moisturizers, quite frankly, that I use can be used underneath the eye area because they're pretty lightweight. A lot of them have a nice gel formulation to them just because of my particular skin type. But if you were to add in an eye cream, one of my personal favorites is the Strivectin Hyaluronic Tripeptide Gel Cream for Eyes. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I rave about this as often as I humanly can because I think it's fantastic. It never causes milia. It doesn't cause my makeup to crease. I can use it morning and night. It absorbs super quickly. It plumps that under eye area for me and just makes it look beautiful. I haven't found anything that has replaced this one. It's a spendy one. However, I will suggest a more affordable option for you in the description box. Another thing that I wanted to recommend specifically for under the eye area, if you do deal with a lot of crepiness, obviously you don't want to bring an actual like retinol designed for your face, or heaven forbid a tretinoin right underneath your eye area. It's very delicate under there, so find a specifically formulated product for this. But I have found that the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic Plus Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum has been fantastic for helping me actually exfoliate this gentle under eye area so effectively, but without irritation of any kind. So if you are experiencing a lot of aging in this particular area here, you should try something like this. I feel like it has started to make a huge difference for me, and it just freshens everything up. I only use this a few times a week, so it's not something that I have to use every single night. And I do only use it at night because it does have a retinol in it, but this works fantastically. So I also really enjoy facial sprays. I think they are a fun way to just get some extra good for you ingredients infused into your skin, either before you start your skincare routine, so as a toner almost, or throughout the day, or as a finishing spray. Copper is a really great ingredient for helping to firm the skin, help with some collagen production. So one of the sprays that I really like that is somewhat new to me is the IS Clinical Copper Firming Mist. So if you're not using a facial spray, I think this is a really great add-in, especially with ingredients like copper or any type of moisturizing or hydrating spray even, I think is a fantastic thing, especially if you have a drier skin type. Anything you can do to layer moisture onto your skin if you are dry is an amazing thing to do. Layer it up. The more that you hydrate, the younger your skin will look. So In terms of specific ingredients here, I have to start with a BHA, which is a beta hydroxy acid. I do deal with enlarged pores. Because of that, I can be prone to blackheads. And for me, a BHA, specifically this one from Paula's Choice, is a great option because it's salicylic acid. It actually goes deeper into the pores than an alpha hydroxy or glycolic acid can, and it breaks up that dirt, oil, bacteria down there and keeps your pores clear. Now, once you have your pores clear, you want to help to shrink your pores. The best ingredient that I have found to actually legitimately shrink the look of my pores, like they look significantly better than they did 5 years ago. I can't even stress that enough. Niacinamide. There are lots of niacinamides out there. Personally, I have graduated to the Paula's Choice 20% niacinamide treatment, but if you are new to niacinamide, don't start out with this one. I would actually recommend the 10% niacinamide from Paula's Choice. It's a really beautiful watery formula that soaks right into my skin. That is where I started, and that improved the look of my pores by like 500%. I can't tell you what difference niacinamide has made in my skin. What I like about the 20% is not only is it continuing to shrink my pores, but the 20% also helps to control my oily skin. So for me, this is a must. There are very affordable niacinamides. I will in fact link the Good Molecules niacinamide for you in the description box down below. So if you have a tighter budget, that would be the one that I gear you towards. Unfortunately, the one for The Ordinary made me break out. The Good Molecules did not. So. Another great ingredient for helping to plump the look of aging skin is hyaluronic acid. Paula's Choice makes really great boosters, so you can either use these directly on the skin or you can put them into your other serums, moisturizers, whatever else you're putting on your face. So you essentially just take a couple of drops. They come in these really nice dropper formats here. So either, put that directly onto your skin there or mix it in with your moisturizer or any serums that you're using and work that into your skin. Hyaluronic acid is fantastic because it actually helps to attract moisture to your skin, so it's going to help it stay more hydrated. Another recommendation is that you use alpha hydroxy acids or glycolic acids to help to freshen up your skin. So they help to really loosen the glue that holds the dead skin cells together, these types of acids. They're very gentle. This one from Derma E is their overnight peel, and this is fantastic because it's very gentle. So I like to use these at night, but you can certainly use AHAs during the day as well, depending on, what you think your skin can handle. And you wake up essentially with just a brighter look to your skin. That glue has kind of been dissolved overnight, and in the morning when you wash your face, you're washing away a lot of those dead skin cells, and you're left with a younger, fresher looking skin underneath. So this one is fantastic and also very affordable. Another item that I'm going to recommend from Derma E, because I think this is one of the best drugstore skincare lines that I have personally found, is their Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum. This is fantastic. There are tons and tons of really nice peptide moisturizers and serums out there. There are so many. I mean, really pick one and you'll probably be very pleased with it. What I appreciate about the Derma E is that it absorbs very quickly into my skin. There's not really an offensive odor to this. It's very, very easily absorbed by my oily skin, and peptides are fantastic at helping to plump the skin, to stimulate that collagen, and just really make your skin look as youthful as possible. I have a few more suggestions here. First off, if you are not currently incorporating a retinol of any kind, I would really recommend doing that. I have used many over-the-counter retinols. One of my favorites was the Drunk Elephant A Passione. I think that one's fantastic, but I also, again, like the Paula's Choice boosters. So they do have a retinol booster. The packaging has changed since I have purchased this one. But these are great because you just put a drop or two in with your existing moisturizer, or you can use this straight up on your skin, and it is again going to help to refresh the skin, get rid of dead skin cells, help your skin look its best, start to stimulate a little bit of collagen there, and just help your skin look a lot more youthful. Now, if you are open to it, you have the budget for it, you are willing to go get a prescription, Tretinoin, which I recently started last fall, is 1,000 times more effective than over-the-counter retinol, at least for me personally. Now, obviously, there is the expense of having a prescription. Some insurances do cover Tretinoin, some do not. There are lots of online vendors that sell Tretinoin from overseas. I don't personally use those. I just purchase mine from a med spa. Is it an expense? Yes. Is it 1,000% worth it to have a retinol in your life? Well, no retinol, but an actual Tretinoin cream? Yes, totally. Makes a huge difference. The results that I saw just in a few short months is far more drastic than years of using a retinol from like an over-the-counter, like non-prescription format. So pores are shrinking even more since starting the retinol. Again, helps to control some of that oil production of mine, is keeping blackheads at bay. I mean, I almost don't really need this anymore, but I do think it's still, as much as I can do to keep my blackheads away, I'm gonna do it. And it's not drying my skin out, and there's lots of benefits for BHAs, but I think incorporating a prescription Tretinoin is a great place to start. Most people start with 0.25%. I started with 5.5% because my skin is pretty tough, so mine can handle it, but that's why you go talk to a physician. They'll tell you the best starting point based on your unique skin type and what they think you can handle. So, but Tretinoin or retinol, if you're not using one already, I would highly recommend it. And kind of the last ingredient, and I do have a little bonus as well for the end, but the last ingredient that I think is great for helping with anti-aging. So if you deal with a lot of dark spots, maybe you have some discoloration from the sun, you know, I don't know, maybe melasma left over from a pregnancy or something. I find personally for me that vitamin C is a fantastic way to brighten my skin and to help with discoloration. Some people don't see results from vitamin C, so do keep that in mind. The most effective form of vitamin C that most people swear by is L-ascorbic acid, but there are lots of different types of vitamin Cs. Honestly, most of the ones that I have used have worked for me just as well as the L-ascorbic acid, but if you're looking for like top notch, I will make sure to list L-ascorbic acid containing vitamin C products down below in the description box. One of the ones that I started using recently that I really like, and this does have ascorbic acid in it, is the Dermatology Advanced CE Ferulic. So you'll see ferulic mixed in with vitamin C quite frequently. It just kind of helps to boost the performance of the vitamin C. Vitamin E is also great for the skin, obviously, but vitamin C just by itself does such a good job of brightening my skin and just is a fantastic addition to any anti-aging routine for sure. Lastly, I'm going to suggest that you, if you have it in your budget, to find a facial oil that you can mix in with your moisturizer, especially for the drier skin months, so fall and winter time. The one that works really great for my oily skin is the Biossance Squalane Oil. There are lots of different companies that make squalane oil. I will put a couple of more like affordable options in the description box down below. But for the amount of oil that you get from Biossance, I believe this is $32 and it's what, 3.3 ounces. So there's a lot here. You can use squalane oil on your hair, you can use it on your nails, you can use it on your face, your body, wherever. So, but also vitamin E oil would be fantastic, jojoba oil, argan oil, marula oil. Just kind of have to play around with the oils and see which one is the best for your skin. Again, if you have an oilier skin type like me, this one's fantastic. Maybe you want to go the argan oil or marula route if you have a drier skin type. Those might be a better fit for you because they're slightly heavier, a little bit more occlusive even. So a great thing to just put on your skin straight up or to mix in again with a moisturizer or a serum. So that's what I have for you guys today. Sorry, I was talking kind of fast. My videos tend to be way too long to begin with, and I had a lot of recommendations here. So again, check out that description box. A big thank you for inviting me to do this collab with you guys, Penny and Melissa. It was very, very enjoyable to work with you on this. If you're not subscribed to either lady, make sure that you do so. I know you're going to love their channels, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch today. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.